Hello and welcome to Tea Time, where we bring you all of the hottest and the latest stuff in showbiz. Sit back, relax, cause you're in for a treat. I tell you, it's a fantastic lineup that we've got in store for you indeed. I'm Tokunbo Taiwo and I'm here with Elsie Godwin, Ife Oshunkeye and Ife Omai. Hi guys.
What's up?
Good night's rest yesterday?
Not bad.
Yes, did you have a good night's rest? Okay, good. So today it's not business as usual, as we'll be discussing something totally different. Yes, but before we start, just a little preamble. Every year on the first Monday in May, the Metropolitan Museum of Arts, they basically host the Costume Institute Gala, which include its popular fashion exhibit. The Met Gala's dress code always honors the exhibit's theme. The 2019 theme is Camp Notes on Fashion, which is in reference to Susan Sontag's 1964 essay. Notes on Camp, which begins by defining the term as love of the unnatural or artifice and exaggeration, and also breaks the term camp into 58 bullet points, which we can't go into right now because of time. But Andrew Bolton, who is the current head curator of the Metropolitan Museum of Art's Costume Institute in New York City, says that whether it's pop camp, they're handling anything that is camp, whether it's pop camp, queer camp, high camp, or political camp, actually. Trump is a very camp figure, he says, and I think it's very timely. So what we're doing today is looking at the best and worst dressed at the recent Met Gala 2019. And I think we're starting with Eddie. Yes, we're starting with Eddie. Okay, let's see. Oh, Billy Porter. Thank you very much for reminding me. I thought we were starting with Eddie. All right, so Billy Porter.
Egyptian guy.
Yeah, the Egyptian guy. So, you know, we talked about, yeah, that's Eddie right there. Last time we talked about his dressing at the, what was it, the Oscars or the, oh, I can't remember, but the where he wore the suit and
the dress.
That I thought was a brilliant piece of outfit.
That I thought was I wish I could use the language. Was it the one wearing
the shoe you loved?
No, that was Spike
that
Lee.
one wore the suit at the
one
top,
that won
and
the tuxedo, then the dress. A ball
You don't
dress.
remember, Elsie?
You don't remember that guy?
Anyway,
that guy that looked funny and stupid.
Yeah. Wow. Okay, so that dress I think was spectacular, but this is just on a different level altogether. But before I say, let's hear what you guys have to say on this one. I didn't like it personally. The face, the
hilarious.
clothes. I'm telling you, it's absolutely ridiculous. But I like his dramatic entrance where 6 guys carried him. But at the end of the day, I don't know what your thoughts are. Okay, let's start with you, Elsie, and go around the table.
Me? I just want to drink tea on this one.
Okay, Ife?
Like the last dress, stupid.
Okay.
This one, stupid.
Ife?
I loved it.
You loved it?
Yes.
Really?
So for
what?
the theme, when they said
entrance,
camp,
cool.
because when I read the post, one of the things that were the headlines was that to pose exaggerately. And if you look at his background, he's an American performer.
Yeah.
I mean, he would cut himself short if he was just random, if it was just like us. Yeah. So I love that he was bold. The only thing I can say that maybe I didn't like as much was the makeup. But even then, I still think that he's making a stance.
Okay.
Remember when we said that this is political camp, so political exaggeration, queer exaggeration, fashion exaggeration. So anything basic or anything normal that wouldn't impress me for this theme.
Okay.
Talking about makeup, I hope we're talking about Lupita, right?
We're not, so let's move on to... Yes, you didn't like it, did you? Okay, guys, let's move on quickly because we've got a number of people that we need to talk about. We've got Celine Dion next. Let's load her up and see what she's wearing. I think I liked the outfit, something in shimmering gold. And but a lot of people actually talked about her face and how old she looks, but I'm looking at the dress for Met Gala and I think...
They should allow her to age. Like,
sorry?
What is she supposed to look like?
Oh, please, let's not start that argument now. We're doing the clothes, you know, so let's just move on.
If you start the arguments,
I'm telling you,
you're the one that brought the age thing. So I'm like saying...
It's just like an add-on from what I'm saying.
I'm also just adding
on
onto that.
But you wanted an argument, didn't you?
Why? Oops. Are you inside my heart?
I love what she's wearing, though.
Yeah.
I also feel like another body will do justice to this beautiful
Oh my
piece,
goodness. Elsie, I thought I was being hard.
I mean, no. It's something I can wear, and I see the beauty. Even that's why I'm telling you, her body didn't do justice to the beauty.
Okay, all right, Elsie, thank you very much. Moving on to Ife Oshunkeye.
Well, Celine Dion, I don't care what people are saying about how she's aging. She's supposed to age. It's an age.
No, but
she's been through.
Okay, let's
she's been through. She's been through health issues, and if you're talking about the body, you don't expect the body of a. She's banging. Thank you. That was the word I was going to use. She's banging. Like, look at what she's wearing, and she looks very.
So many hot Nigerian moms.
And she looks very elegant.
I mean, it doesn't mean everybody from her country looks like this too.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
So
let's not shade our country.
Isn't that more reason why?
How old is Celine Dion? Does anyone know?
I think she's in her 60s.
No, she's 51. That's why people are upset that she looks way older than what her current age.
So you have to ask
how you got them.
Yes, because they would never have agreed or said anything.
So you don't even 50.
Even 51, you don't think.
She looks good.
I think she looks good body-wise, but facially
she had health issues.
We're not talking about health issues. There are so many women that have health issues that actually look younger than their age.
You sound like you're age shaming her a little bit.
I'm not.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you sound like you're body shaming.
All right, guys, let's not get out of.
just sincere and
direct. You've not said what you think about.
Everyone has said what they.
Yes, you like? Yeah. Okay, so moving on, we've got coming up next, Nick Jonas and Priyanka Chopra. Let's have a look at what they wore to the Met Galas.
The couple goals.
Yes.
I mean, this is their first appearance as a couple, so that's very exciting.
No, they actually met at the Met Gala.
No,
and
married,
they were paired.
married, as in like an
yeah.
actual married couple. So I'm very excited about that. I love what they're wearing. I love what she did to her hair.
I know you would like that.
Love that.
Okay. All right, Ife.
Yeah, I like the look. I like how simple and classy they both look, and they look amazing together. But I think her makeup is a little bit over the top, which is exactly the theme. So I totally understand.
So
but it's quite but
even his shoes are like iced, completely iced.
No, that's lovely. And then I love the touch of pink on the pink carpet, and
Okay. Oh, very good analysis, Ife. Well done, Elsie.
I love what he's wearing. White does it for me, and.
You're always all about the man.
I'm like, she's not even saying anything about
beautiful. Like, will I talk about he's married, really. We all know that. But yeah, they are
But Priyanka is married too now, but we still give her accolades.
Okay, guys. Elsie, you're done?
She said...
I'm riding on the back of what both of them said. Yeah.
Okay. All right. What am I going to say about Priyanka Chopra? Okay, I don't like that hair. I don't like the makeup. The dress, definitely.
You don't like natural, so it's understandable.
No, I think the hair could have been done better.
Thank you. And I'm also talking from the fact.
Look they're trying to get, but
because
the stylist didn't do
justice to it.
Because there's curls in it, or
no,
I mean, I'm an African.
I think you would have wore that hair better if you did that style, but she didn't wear it well at all. Right. Let's quickly move on. We're discussing Ezra Miller next. Yes, Ezra Miller, actor, singer. Let's see, what did he wear?
Wow.
Ridiculous.
I love it.
Well, what came to mind? Bobrisky.
What came to mind? Joker.
But let's not even forget the confusing theme that he had on his face, because it was quite confusing for a lot of people. Look, the eyes and then the mask, it's not
confusing if you take into account his character. This is someone that has been in the closet for a very long time. And then he finally broke out and he's acting and he's very queer. So that when I saw it as a statement, like, I've had to have so many faces before I was able to be myself, whether or not we approve. I was able to be myself. And he's putting that into fashion. He's putting that into the queer exaggeration. I love it.
So you don't think he was confused by any chance before, while he was in the clear-closet, or
I don't know. That's his personal life. I don't know.
Okay, so you just think that he's,
he's out now, and he's very clear about the fact that was a I mean, it would be difficult for anyone if you had to pretend to be somebody else.
So you think what he's done on his face is not to do about, the theme, is more to do about his personal... Okay, so he's following the theme.
So he's exaggerating his personality.
Yes.
That's what I wanted to clarify. It wasn't... some deliberate attempt at some kind of argument.
Tokumbo, next?
Next, exactly.
Next.
We need to hear from Ife.
Ife don't talk about people like this. Do you?
No, he wants to say something.
Lucas, do you guys know the song? Look at me now. Look at me now.
Okay.
I think that's just what he's doing. Like, okay, you guys look at me, I'm out of the closet, but big shout out to you, man.
I love the hair.
Elsie?
I don't like it.
Move on to Kumba.
All right, on that note, we're taking a quick break. When we come back, when we return, we'll be bringing you more on some of the worst and best dressed celebrities at the 2019 Met Gala. Stay here.
What we do not understand, we will stigmatize.
What you can see is the remaining of the tanker that exploded.
The suspect equally confessed.
A 500 naira they collect am.
If you no talk, then go beat you.
Na 2,500 I dey pay.
Welcome back. You're watching Tea Time right here on Plus TV Africa. And if you're just joining us, we're discussing some of the best dressed and worst dressed stars at the recent Met Gala event that took place recently, 2019. And I think the next person that we have on the list, we're discussing Tracy Ellis Ross next. Yes. Why are you laughing? You like her outfit? Yeah. I don't get it, and I don't know how they're able to pull that through.
I'm sure Ife gets it.
Oh, okay. Maybe we should start with that then.
So for this one, I remember when I was reading the theme of the thing, they said you should be exaggerated, you should be classy, a lot of sequins and all that stuff. But they also mentioned to not overdo it and then be squishy. So I think this is a bit squishy. Like,
okay.
Why would you think this is too much and not Billy? Like,
And not the other
you
guy.
see,
that, like,
for me, I see when I looked at other people's outfits, I saw creativity. I saw tailoring.
This is
This is not creativity.
No, listen, let me
Okay,
finish.
okay.
Like tailoring skills, a lot of darts, excesses, and all that stuff. It's hard to make. This is a simple black dress with a picture frame tilted to the side. What else?
Let me explain.
Yeah, gilt edge.
Let me explain the angle I would come from if I was going to come to a defense. Now, you know Met Gala has a couple of rules. It's a no selfie zone. It's a no smoking zone. If you come with your spouse, they're going to make sure you guys sit apart. You know, they have a lot of rules. So I think she's just making her own selfie frame. Is there a problem with it? She's taking her selfie by herself.
You didn't ask the question.
And they don't
Ife.
take a phone.
Any
What?
problem? Or
didn't
Any
ask me any
problem?
problem.
As in, please. As in, me, well, if you are saying over the top, this was completely over the top.
I don't think
yeah.
this is over.
Okay.
I don't.
All right.
I think it's a bit like.
Sorry, let me quickly come to Elsie.
okay, so for this, I don't know. I wish we have a picture of her hands down. I mean, okay,
Yeah, that's
so
it, hands down.
It's beautiful.
Yes, do you like it, Elsie?
See, people are even coming
Yes
to the
or
frame
no?
to take pictures,
Pictures.
you know, to get in the frame.
It
Like,
doesn't speak
Okay.
the theme for me.
Okay,
Well-
guys. Okay, you know
I
what?
mean, if we've been going with exaggeration is the theme
Then
and all
this
that,
is
then cool.
well
but
exaggerated.
aside that,
You don't like it? Okay. I'm giving it a thumbs down. And on that note, we're moving on to the next person. Cardi B is up next, and she did wear quite something quite.
Now we're
I had
talking.
this
Now we're
took
talking.
2000
Now we're
Okay.
talking. Not a frame on your
2,000
head.
hours to
Now
make.
this is exactly.
Is what?
2,000 hours to make
2,000
this.
hours to make.
See
yeah.
that for me as a fashion whatever that. Like,
Okay,
speaks
now both
volume.
of you, let's see. I want to hear what Ife has to say, considering that
no, it's
maybe
Cardi.
it's
She
not.
always kills it.
She always kills it, yeah.
It's lovely.
If Lady Ife, if I was to ask you, you know, if there was a flaw with this dress, what would you say?
I would say the head thing.
The hair thing, you don't like that
I
too
wish
much.
if she put some hair to it,
To it a little bit.
Because now I've only seen her face, and I guess that's also the theme of the. Because it's a little it's vibing like a costume of an animal.
Okay.
Because the fur on the shoulders.
The feathers, you
The
mean?
feathers.
The feathers, sorry, and then the way there's
train.
layers and yeah. It gives me very like animal, like there's probably some inspiration from an animal. I'm not sure which one.
Which is more like a beautiful peacock. She's trying to look
You
like
think
that.
a peacock?
No, I don't.
I don't
think
see
so.
a peacock.
Exactly.
It's probably
I'm
a
just
bird I
saying.
don't know.
It's
but
a bird, yeah.
Yeah.
And most of them had that thing where they came with a lot of feathers and stuff.
yeah, a lot of
so-
feathers and a lot of sequins
Yeah.
was very much
Okay,
there.
guys, before we move on, the only issue I had with it is just my personal take before you bite my head off or chop my head off anyone.
I think it's a peacock. Look at all that
Peacock.
sequence.
If it just drop
The
it.
fact that it's not more.
I don't know why people are thinking animal, but the close
Alright,
shots
guys.
make me think Teletubbies.
Teletubby. Oh, okay. The only issue I had, the only issue I had is that I think a softer color would have been better. Red is just way too much.
That's
the dress is busy.
exaggeration.
I know.
love
That's
it.
what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's the only thing I find that it was just way too much. I know
Do
it's
you think,
exaggeration.
does
but
it not,
it's
when I saw it, first thing I thought about was Rihanna's yellow outfit last year.
Yeah, a lot of people likened it. That's what she was doing.
I see that too, yeah.
Okay, let's move on to Joe and Sophie Turner. I think there was some colorful stuff, black and some.
This is another appearance of a first marriage. They just got married, so first time appearing as a couple. I love that they were also a little bit in sync because of that. So that is really nice.
Okay, Ife?
Just there, 50.
Yeah, nothing exciting. Thumbs down? Thumbs
Not
up?
thumbs down, they're just average.
Just okay,
Average.
yeah.
Okay,
I think this
Elsie?
is something I would wear. Like, I'm not the exaggerating person, but I love to look good. So this looks really, and if you look close to the print, I mean, I can't see it, I've not touched it, but it feels like there's a bit of Ankara playing somewhere. Right, so I
feels
love
like
it.
that.
Okay, all right, moving on. We've got the next person, explosive dress, Lady Gaga, who knows how to do the red carpet every time she goes on there. So, but this time it was really, really dramatic because apparently she came in this humongous outfit with a huge train with 4 people, I think 4 men that were part of it, and then she kept removing each layer after layer. The second layer she did. Yeah, the second layer, after she removed this, she had like
a pink, then a black, then the lingerie.
They ended up last with the black.
So this was the second one with the umbrella, and then before she removed this to have a pink dress, and before she finally had her underwear and
Couldn't
some
she have
shoes.
stopped at the pink dress?
You know Lady Gaga, she always goes the extra, and they've
And
already
then
said
she
this
was
is
part
extra.
of the host of
she's
She's part of the co-chair. She's on the Okay, all right. So guys, what say you? Yes, no, yay,
Already,
nay?
the theme is exaggeration. So if I can relate or if I can wear your dress, then you're doing something wrong, right? It's something that's supposed to be extra. I would say that on top of the fact that she's also part of like the board or whatever, she really brought on stage what the theme was about.
Camp.
Obviously, the extraness of Lady Gaga away from the theme or whatever is the 4 outfits. I don't think that
It was necessary.
100% necessary, but I mean,
on, man.
whatever rocks her boat.
All right, Ife, does that rock your boat?
No, because we know Lady Gaga, she always goes over the top, and being part of the anchors of the event, she had to like change. We see people doing normal award shows like the BET, like the Grammys, and they change into like 4 different outfits. But this was just one outfit that she kept taking off, and she had 4 different. So if we're talking about exaggeration, and if we liked all those other people like Billy Porter and the Nick,
You must like all of them today.
I'm telling you, then we should love this. I think Lady Gaga was the best dressed as far as I'm concerned.
Wow.
Let's hear what Elsie has to say.
I've never been a fan of Lady Gaga's fashion.
So you don't like what she's...
I know that her brand, she's over the top, exaggeration is even her thing, aside the whole thing, you know, so...
I think she's been doing the thing all her life.
All right, guys, let's move on to let's move on to our next Katy Perry. I think she decided to shine the light this time around at the Met Gala because she came as a chandelier, and not just 1 but 2. Good heavens!
I wish she caught fire.
Oh, okay.
I think, for me, when I look at people's outfits, I'm also looking at the character and their content. Lady Gaga, I mean, Katy Perry has always been the person in costumes, a square box, a thingy. If you're a fan of her, you know that she says her mind is in a fantasy. All her videos represent that. This is another thing for Katy Perry. So judging her, not my taste or whatever, judging her, I think she did a fantastic job.
So thumbs up for her?
Yes.
Okay, Ife, do you
thumbs
think
up?
Thumbs up? Yeah. What do you think about lights on
Thumbs
the way?
up.
Thumbs up. Okay, Elsie.
Exaggeration, thumbs up.
Thumbs up. Okay, let's move on.
We wait.
Can I
Where
say
am I going to?
No, but I don't think these outfits are supposed to be worn any other day. The only thing I would say that maybe if I wanted to say something bad about it is that it doesn't seem very like practical. Like how is she moving in it? I'm guessing when she sits down, she has to take off the one on the bottom or something.
I would
or
imagine.
sit
Or she
at the
probably
back.
just have to walk like this and like this.
So
And you know what?
that's the only thing I would say.
I think this outfit would be perfect for Nigeria since we always have power outage. So when PHCN takes the light, we'll be like, oh yeah.
We turn it up.
Yeah, where's my Katy? Where's my Katy girl?
Let's move on to Jared Leto. Yes,
This one.
You know,
This
already.
one.
A lot of
it's-
ums and ahs.
It's scary but awesome.
I'm glad you used the word scary because one of the words that came to
Creepy.
me is like ghoulish, which is like creepy and like reminds me of death because like holding your, you know, a replica of your face, it just grosses me out. I don't know if it grosses anyone else out,
So
but
this is
I kind of like it.
so far.
you like it?
Yeah.
Okay,
Weird
Ife,
enough.
before we come down to the lady Ife, what's your take? Scary, creepy.
Thinking of exaggeration to in mind.
Yes, bearing in mind the theme. We haven't got long, Ife. We've got a long while. Or should we come back to you?
Eh?
What? He
You
should
shouldn't
not
have
have attended. All right then, Ife,
And this
let's
is,
wrap
so
up
far,
with
this
you.
is something I don't like.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
I don't
Funny
like
enough,
it.
I thought for some reason you would like educate
No,
us
But
on.
hold on, do
Nah.
you love horror movies?
Yeah, I do.
Oh,
I
okay.
do.
Maybe
don't
that's
like
why.
those.
Well, I think for the theme that's happening, I don't say any exaggeration. I don't say any fashion. If anything, I see a lot of ego, like another me. It's a bit much.
Yeah.
The outfit isn't appealing to my eyes. The color is a bit off. The drapey stuff on the side looks very grandma-ish, and the pearls dangling.
Oops.
I don't like this outfit.
That's a big thumbs down from you, my
Yeah.
good heavens. Okay, all right, let's look at the Kardashian family. You know, they're next in line, you know, and then we'll look at a couple more before we wrap up on the show this morning. But the entire Kardashian clan,
down.
Jenner,
Thumbs down.
You
no,
don't
I
like
liked it because
Nah.
what she did was, you know, the impression of water which she
Following the
captured.
theme.
The hair.
The hair is
was
wet look.
very
The
good.
is all she did. Wet look hair, wet look dress.
Dress,
You
What
know,
is she
so
wearing
that's
hair
it.
that she has not worn before, really?
No, you didn't see. You need to
I
see.
think with Kim, it's even more in the details than the look of
The
it.
look.
Maybe I do agree. Like it's not necessarily out of
Extra
her comfort
comfort
zone.
zone, yeah.
And very very Kim, but
So
it's
people will be
still a very
disappointed.
nice outfit. Yeah,
Okay. All right, Kylie Kendall.
loved,
Yeah, both of them in feathery stuff.
loved it.
If you're not saying anything,
Because the Kardashians, like, you don't expect less from them. I loved.
but I was disappointed with Kris though, Kris Jenner.
Oh yeah.
She came in blonde and then she wore these
It was
humongous
amazing.
shoulder
It
pads.
was very, very, very elegant
This?
and classy.
This?
Yes, it is very elegant
Okay,
and classy.
difference of opinion.
Yeah.
Elsie, I'd like to hear your take on Kris.
I don't know where to stand. But
Me
maybe a
neither.
different hairstyle would have killed it.
It's
Yeah.
very
I just keep
classy.
thinking, is that a wig? Is that a wig? Is that a wig?
Is that a?
Yeah.
I mean, it could be because I don't know
She's
if
not
she will
blonde.
I like
change.
it. I love it.
Okay.
I love it. I think
All right.
she look better than her daughters.
Okay. All right. And because of time, we're going to skip one or two of them. Let's quickly go on to Zendaya.
That is the queen of the day.
Oh, Elsie, you can't even wait to talk here.
Sorry,
Okay.
I'm sorry.
That's the Cinderella.
It's like Cinderella,
the belle of
like-
the ball.
Yes. Like the way she came in black, and then her stylist had to do the bow thing, and then she suddenly lit up, and no, and she forgot her shoe on the.
That's Cinderella.
I mean, she did it all.
She
and
did the
yeah,
Cinderella
for me.
stuff.
I know you're going to ask me is your best, so I'm giving you already.
Okay. All right. I would like to hear, Ife, what you have to say on this.
I love it as well. I think
Okay.
another thing, like I said, I look at the person themselves, is that she's so young and she has young audience, and I think she's doing real justice to her audience and stuff. It's pretty, it's decent, it's lovely, it's exaggerated. It's definitely camp.
Okay. All right. Let's look at Michael Uri next. I think that's the person we should look at next. I don't remember if he dressed well or if he dressed absolutely crazy, but I think it's one of the striking ones. Michael Uri. Before that loads up, we've still got a couple more that we need to analyze as well. Michael Uri, let's see if that comes up now so that we can actually discuss it in detail. Michael, oh, one of those crazy ones. Yeah, the half. I remember him now. The half, I think this was another Billy Porter kind of thing that he was trying to do. His masculine side, his feminine side, and then the way he interprets one side of his face is made up, one side, not working for me, thumbs down. I don't know who wants to go next.
I think my comment is going to be insensitive to the LGBT community, so let me just keep it to myself.
Right. Okay. Ife?
I played the fifth.
I mean, this is not a very brand new idea. There's a French artist, I don't remember his name now, but he does that all the time. Half face of a woman and a man. I think if you struggle with your identity, your body and stuff. This image right there means a lot to people. It speaks a lot. And then I mean, him personally, he's the kind of person that I've only, one of the few artists that I know that embrace both features of him as in a man and a woman. And the man's side is handsome and the lady side is pretty, so I like it.
Okay, wow, some analysis right there.
It belongs to their world.
Okay, let's move on now. I think we've got Michael B. Jordan next, and I remember him dressed in all black, but the way he went extra was a bit of some shiny sequins towards the arms there. So but I think on the whole, I would say thumbs up in comparison to all the other men that we've seen. A thumbs up.
Yeah.
Well, I would put what's his name? Nick Jonas.
Okay.
Higher than him.
All right. Okay.
Because he's white, his shoes, that was nice for me.
No, I love that white, but not close to this.
Well, for me, this is Bay right there. Yeah. So anything he wears is nice. I'm a bit biased to this, but I still think for the theme, you could have worn this on another red carpet and it'd be okay. So if that's the case, then I don't think he's doing the camp thing just right.
Look,
we love you.
Michael
not
B. Jordan
Please,
is already
this.
exaggerating.
Yes,
his personality is exaggerated.
Don't try to be them.
So
what's exaggerated about his personality? I don't know.
Oh, Michael B. Jordan is a legend, man. Don't even try to bring that man down.
What do you mean?
Look,
like
I'm a big fan.
You have
I'm
to
a big
Google
fan
him.
of Michael
We
B.
love
Jordan.
him.
So
And that's
we
the
all love
exaggeration
Michael
we
B.
want.
And I love him
And
too.
his personality is exaggerated. His person is exaggerated.
Please don't be
He
like
didn't have to
Jimmy
go
Potter
over the top.
But
to
the
be
thing is
over the
to be
top.
over the top.
Yes, it didn't have to be over the top to be over the top.
Okay.
You get what I
don't
mean?
know if we've got time for one more. I was thinking we could look at Janelle Monáe. I don't know. Do we have time for one more? Okay, so let's look at Janelle Monáe, and then that's it for the show. Janelle Monáe.
Yes,
wow.
this one.
Yeah. Okay. One of the most striking outfits, I have to say, especially with the
typical Janelle.
what's her name? The hat as well. It's like 4-in-1, and then the pink. It's so striking. It's so bold. Thumbs up for me.
For me, it says, what are you looking at?
Okay.
Yeah, so I love it.
This is a typical Janelle Monáe look, so I'm not surprised.
You're not impressed? Okay.
I'm not surprised. I'm not like I'm not impressed.
Are
I
you
love
impressed?
it, but yeah, it's okay.
He's
okay.
not impressed.
Well, this is my personal favorite of the entire thing.
No, Lady Gaga.
Well, I said I did say
Exactly.
it failed.
Yeah,
I said
I'm just saying.
It's funny that both of you have the same name. So
This is definitely mine. I think one thing I love about this is that the person that designed it is actually not a top
designer.
Yeah. If I can just get her name, Alexandra Mandek. Cloron or something. I don't know how to say it properly. And it's just some girl on Instagram, and I think she did a fantastic job.
All right, thank you very much. We've got time for just one more, and it's Harry Styles. Yes, Harry's. Yeah, let's look at Harry. Oh, good heavens, I'm irritated already.
Why are we even putting this on the screen? Shouldn't this be offensive to the viewers?
It's best and worst dress that we're looking at. So
it's interesting you say that, because in the fashion world, Harry is in. The Gucci was part of the founders of this event, and we call him
Gucci.
We call him the Gucci. Yeah, we call him the Gucci boy. He dresses Gucci every day. So in the high class fashion, not that my opinion, high class fashion, this is like wow, whatever.
So was it supposed to be for a girl or a guy, really?
For a
that's
guy.
his extra. He does the extra thing that he's. That's his thing.
Really, really high pants. I mean, in the essay that you talked about in your intro about Songa's 1974, whatever. One of the things that she mentioned was extra high pants, extra feathers, extra sequins.
Yeah,
he's bringing that. I'm not saying I like it, but
thumbs down from me. So I don't know about you guys. Who's
and
giving him a thumbs up?
would have even been disappointed.
Huh?
Sorry. What? We all missed that, Ife.
I said Anna Wintour would have been disappointed.
She would have been disappointed. Speaking about Anna Wintour, she didn't dress that well, but she was in a lot of feathers, but she didn't do anything exciting. Anyway, I think, guys, that's where we're going to wrap up on the program this morning. Don't forget that you can actually comment on Twitter using the hashtag #TeaTime. But before then, many thanks first and foremost to my colleagues on set, Elsie and both of the Ifes, Ife Oshinkeye and Ife Omai. The entire production team as well, I thank you all. To Kumbotai, we're saying thanks for watching. And from all of us here, have a good morning. We're back in the afternoon with the latest and the hottest entertainment stories. See ya.